Before you cut your veil, you're really going to want to know 4 different components. And one of them would be where you're going to place it. The second would be your hairstyle. The third is going to be what length you want it. And the fourth is going to be, are you wearing heels? And we'll explain that more in a little bit. Well, let's talk about the first most important really is where are you going to place your comb, barrette, or whatever application you choose. So there's a hairline placement. And that is great for a mantilla veil. And then of course there's the top of the head or the back of the head. That's going to be a more traditional placement. And it's nice for like a center gather, a cathedral, or a 2-tier veil. And then of course there's the crown, the back of the head, which is great to go above a updo. Great for when you put your sides of your hair up. And it's very versatile. It's nice when you place back there for a cathedral or a 2-tier veil. And then a birdcage veil also looks great in that placement. All right, so with that in mind, with that point where you plan to place your comb, we're going to do, for just convenience, we're going to do the middle of the head. So in the middle of the head is where you're going to start your measurement, and that's where you go from there. So that's going to be where you start your measurement. So the next part you want to consider before you cut your veil is your hairstyle. And you think, why does that matter? Your hairstyle kind of dictates where you're going to place the comb. If you're going to do an updo or a bun, or your hair's down with beachy waves, it also affects how your comb will lay. So if you have a giant updo back here and you want your veil to go above that, you want to consider your updo when measuring. All aspects of your hairstyle will affect the placement of the veil, the length of the veil. So consider your hairstyle before you cut your veil. So the next part you want to consider before you cut your veil is the length that you want. The different lengths you could have would be a birdcage, a flyaway, a shoulder length, an elbow length, a fingertip, a chapel, and a cathedral. Each of these different lengths are important. I like to consider your gown when I look at a length, because sometimes when you have a bodice and you're measuring your veil, you don't want the line of your veil to land right at your bodice. You want it to be above it or below it. It's all about balance and where your eye is landing. Think of, asymmetric. You think about balance when you're doing a veil length. All of these things have their place when you're looking at your length. So let's talk about the fourth component, heels. And you're asking yourself, well, why do heels matter? What do heels have to do with my veil? If you're measuring for a cathedral and you're in flats and then you put on a 4-inch heel, you lost 4 inches of your veil. It's that simple. That's it. That's how you measure a veil. You consider 4 major things: where you want to place it, your hairstyle, the length, and if you're wearing heels when you're doing a cathedral cut, that's very important as well.